Hey, I'm Edgar Wright, director of Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. See me down 2 cocktails on Maxim.com.
Welcome to Maxim.com. We're having a drink with director Edgar Wright, director of Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, Hot Fuzz, Shaun of the Dead.
If we're gonna date, you may have to defeat my 7 evil exes. You have 7 evil ex-boyfriends?
Bingo. Consider our fight begun. Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me. It's worth pointing out for the record that it is, what time is it? 11 in the morning?
It's about 11 in the morning.
Yeah, that's a good time to have a cocktail.
And we're having a very special cocktail, actually, if you want to introduce the drink that we're having.
Embry Cocktails designed the Edgar Wrightini in my honor because of my apparently prestigious espresso intake.
Let's do it. Yeah.
This is the Edgar Wrightini. I'm going to drink myself, which is weird.
Yeah, if you're waking up first thing in the morning and you're mixing this up for yourself,
yeah.
I think, dark times are ahead.
I think I sort of got like a glimmer of my later years all of a sudden. So I could see the ghost of Christmas present in here.
Scott Pilgrim, in a way, almost spoiled you because it allowed you to indulge in so many different things. Like you had video games and anime and music.
I described Scott Pilgrim once as like a 13-year-old's head exploding, and because I feel like sort of this is almost the film that I would have doodled on my like notebook when I was 13, and I mean that as like a good thing.
Yeah.
It's like sort of it's like indie rock, like kung fu. Like sort of special powers, and it's like, you know, that kind of like sort of passion is there in the comic books and hopefully in the film as well, of like, this is like the ultimate kind of like adolescent fantasy. What if you played a lot of Tekken and then you went out on the streets and like beat the crap out of people?
Watching the special features on the DVD, it looks like one of those movies that was a blast to make. Was that just skillful editing? Was it really a nightmare every day? Or?
It was incredibly hard work, and I think actually, if you see the making of documentary on the Blu-ray, you can see whilst we're all kind of having fun, there was also like it's a marathon and like everybody gets exhausted. This fly is really interested in the Edgar Wrightini. I'm gonna finish it before he does.
Right, so, for the fly's benefit. Here comes round 2. Uh-oh, we're in for it now.
It's gonna make for an interesting signing later.
When I was out at Comic-Con this year, I had a chance to talk to Robert Popper and Peter Serafinowicz of Look Around You, and they praised your acting ability in Look Around You.
Experiment 1.
Look Around You was a lot of fun because half the point of it is to kind of try and be as wooden as possible. The death of the zombie movie, before there was a renaissance like with 28 Days Later, our film, the Dawn of the Dead remake, and the Resident Evil games.
Now you have Walking Dead on AMC.
Yeah, which is great.
Right,
you know, prior to that, in like the sort of the 80s, like 2 things I think killed the zombie movie. One of them great, one of them not so great. Thriller kind of like, as brilliant as it is, kind of killed zombies for like a long time. Incredibly iconic image, but dancing zombies. And then Return of the Living Dead Part 2, not the first one, in the middle of the end set piece, a zombie comes on as Michael Jackson does a moonwalk, and that's kind of like, you know, like and in a way that kind of throwaway gag was thinking, let's give zombies a rest for a while. You know, like so.
Right.
But I'm glad it's back, and then Walking Dead is amazing, so I'm very pleased about that.
Now, you've already said that this is a hard movie to sum up in a pithy line, but if you had to make sort of one actual pitch to anyone who still hasn't seen the movie, why they should make the effort to go see it.
The shortest version of this is like, it's funny, watch it. One of the descriptions we had for it, which kind of like, is that it was like a musical with fights instead of songs. I'm immensely proud of the film, and I could do with another Edgar Wrightini right now.
Well, should we down the last of it and cheers?
This is going to get me through the rest of my interview, so I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.